Welcome back all of you. So now we'll start method for finding CF, because we are continuing to solve a homogeneous equation. That means the solution of homogeneous equation is y equal to yc or CF. Okay, so there are some formula to find the CF that depends upon the roots. Okay, so here we have discussed in our last class nature of roots of auxiliary equation. If such type of roots are there, so corresponding CF, the formula for CF are there. Okay, so again I am repeating, if roots are real and distinct, so you write CF equals to C1 e to the power m1s plus C2 e to the power m2x plus C3 e to the power m3s da 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 da. If your roots are real and equal, means m1 equal to m2, so you write CF equal to C1 plus C2x e to the power m1x plus C3 e to the power m3s plus da 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 da. If your roots are imaginary, means complex number alpha plus minus beta I, so at that time your CF equal to e to the power alpha x a cos beta x plus b sin beta x. Here a, b, c1, c2, these are all arbitrary constant. Okay, that depends upon the order of the differential equation. If there is a quadratic equation, if your auxiliary equation is a quadratic equation, means you can use two constants C1, C2. If your auxiliary equation of cubic equation, you can use C1, C2, C3. Likewise you have to write. Okay, so number 4, if roots are imaginary and repeated, sometimes your complex number are same value, means m1 is alpha plus minus beta I, m2 is also alpha plus minus beta I, means the total roots are 4 roots are there. Okay, so here we can write, since both the roots are equal, so repeated formula e to the power alpha x, first constant we write c1 plus c2x cos beta x, plus second constant we write c3 plus c4s sin beta x. Why I am writing? Because the roots are repeated, because already I have discussed in case of real and equal, repeated case we write c1 plus c2s. Similarly here we write c1 plus c2s, c3 plus c4s. Clear? So these are the rule you have to remember and apply in your question. Okay, so let us solve some question. Example for real and unequal roots. So this is your example in front of you. Solve d square y by d square minus 5 dy by dx plus 6y equal to 0. So to find the solution, you have to write your question again. This is your question. After that you have to convert your question into operator form or symbolic form. Means small d square y by d square, you write capital D square y. Means order 2, you write d square. dy by ds, you write dy. 5 is constant, as usual you have to write 6y plus 6y equal to 0. After that, after getting in operator form, you have to take common y and write it in right of your bracket. Okay, so d square minus 5d plus 6 whole into y equal to 0. You can correlate. Okay, after that you write the auxiliary equation. Auxiliary equation means this bracket term equal to 0. That is your auxiliary equation. So here this equation is a quadratic equation. To solve a quadratic equation, you have to solve this question. Solve this equation. So to solve a quadratic equation, you know the Sridhar-Acharya formula. Also another method is Middleton factorization method. So I am doing by Middleton factorization method. You can choose Sridhar-Acharya formula. So d square minus 5d can be written minus 3d minus 2d plus 6 equal to 0. That implies d square minus 3d means d will be taking common. So inside the bracket d minus 3. Then minus 2 will be taking common. So d minus 3. So from this total, d minus 3 is again taking common. So inside the bracket, d minus 2. d minus 2. Okay, that equal to 0. From both the factor, each factor equal to 0, means d minus 3 equal to 0 and d minus 2 equal to 0. Okay, so we can write d equals to 3, d equal to 2. Means we are getting 2 roots are there. Okay, so 2 roots are unequal. So we mention each root as m1 and m2. Okay, so here I am writing the nature of the root. Roots are real and distinct, and the real and distinct means this is your formula for real and distinct. This is the formula for CF. There are 2 roots m1, m2. The formula is c1 e to the power m1s plus c2 e to the power m2x. Clear? So here c1 e to the power 3s because m1 is 3 plus c2 e to the power 2s because m2 is 2. I am putting the value of m1 and m2 in this formula. Clear? So this is a formula, and lastly you write you are using c1, c2 means where c1, c2 are arbitrary constant, you have to write in your question. Complete? So these are all about your real and unequal root. Okay, then come to second case, that is real and equal root. real and equal root. Okay, so let's solve this question. D square y by d square plus 4 dy by dx plus 4y equal to 0. So we have to write it again. Okay, so again we have to convert that question into operator form, means or symbolic form. That means we are using d square y in place of d square y by d square, dy in place of dy by dx, and other things will be written as usual. Then taking common y, this one, and after that you have to write the auxiliary equation, d square plus 4d plus 4 equals to 0. Simply it is the equation, it is the formula for a plus b whole square, means d plus 2 whole square equal to 0. Whole square means it has two factor and each factor equal to 0, means d plus 2 equal to 0, d plus 2 equal to 0. So from each factor we are finding d equal to minus 2, d equal to minus 2, means both the values of d are equal, means both are equal root. Okay, so this is our second case, equal root. We are mentioning m1 equals to minus 2, m2 equals to minus 2. We have to write the nature of the root. Roots are real and equal. Okay, then we will go for what is the condition for real and equal. This is the formula, CF equal to C1 plus C2x e to the power m1x, means two roots means C1 C2. So don't write this one because we have only two roots, m1 equal to m2. Okay, so come to that formula. So here m1 is minus 2, m2 equals to minus 2. Okay, so yc equal to cf or yc. Okay, both are same meaning. That equal to c1 plus c2x e to the power minus 2s. Here m is minus 2s. And here what is c1, c2? We are writing here where c1 and c2 are arbitrary constant. Complete. This is about your real and equal root. Then come to for complex root. Complex root means the root is a complex number. So let's solve this question. Solve d square y by d square plus dy by ds plus y equal to 0. So as in the we have to follow the procedure. Given differential equation is this one, you have to write it again. Then you convert your question into symbolic form or operator form, means you are using capital D here. After that you take common y, this is of this form. After that you write the auxiliary equation. Clear? Now by solving, this is a quadratic equation, you have to use your Sridhar-Acharya formula only. Okay, so for Sridhar-Acharya formula, the formula is A is 1, B is 1, C is 1. Okay, and Sridhar-Acharya formula is x equals to, suppose this is a quadratic equation, x equals to x square plus x plus 1 equal to 0. For such type of quadratic equation, we put the value, we put the formula for Sridhar-Acharya formula, that is x equals to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. And here a is 1, b is 1, c is 1. Okay, so after substituting this value of ABC in our Sridhar-Acharya formula, we are getting d equals to minus 1 by 2 plus minus I into root 3 by 2. I am getting. Clear? So you can check here. Okay, so here this root is looks like such a I present, means this is a complex number. Okay, so this is one complex number. Though this is a quadratic, means two roots, so one is minus 1 by 2 plus I root 3 by 2, another is minus 1 by 2 minus I root 3, means plus minus means two roots are there. Okay, so roots are complex. Okay, for complex number, similarly we have to go for their table. Here complex number means alpha plus minus beta I, you have to collect alpha and beta. Here is the formula in front of you. CF equals to e to the power alpha s a cos beta s plus b sin beta s. Also I have said that you can use in place of AB as C1 C2. No problem will be there. Okay, so then come to this question. This is a real complex number. So real part is minus 1 by 2, means alpha is minus 1 by 2, beta is root 3 by 2. Okay, so yc equal to e to the power alpha x. See, I am putting the value of alpha minus 1 by 2. C1 C2 I am using in place of AB. Okay, so C1 cos beta x, beta is root 3 by 2, so root 3 by 2 x plus C2 sin root 3 by 2 x. Clear? So here C1 C2 you have to write the reason. What are they? They are the arbitrary constant. Okay, so this is about a complex number. Completed? Okay, so we have completed the example of real and unequal. If your roots are real and unequal, if your roots are real and equal, if your root is a complex number. Okay, so we have completed all the cases of homogeneous function, all the cases of CF. Okay, next some exercise for you, all of you, so you can practice all the questions. Question number 1, define homogeneous and non-homogeneous differential equation with example. You know homogeneous means right hand side x equals to 0, non-homogeneous means right hand side x is not equal to 0. And example also you can write, these are different example. Okay, and for non-homogeneous you can put any function here in place of 0. So write this question. Okay, so now we are discussing about this question. This is your question. Okay, these are the question. This is dt square, not dx square. This is dt square. Okay, because derivative of x with respect to t. So d square x by dt square. By mistakenly I am writing x. Clear? So you have to solve all these questions. There are different type of questions are there. Question number 3, you can see. Number 4, number 5, number 6 having 2 bits. 2 bits are there. Number 7, find CF. This is a non-homogeneous equation because e to the minus x, because capital X is not equal to 0. But question is asking find CF. Find CF means you have to write your homogeneous part. Homogeneous part means your right hand side must be converted to 0. Then you continue. D square plus t plus 1 whole into y equal to 0. Then you write the auxiliary equation, then solve it to find the value of d. Then depends upon d, then you write the CF. Clear? So sometimes non-homogeneous question will be given. It will ask you CF means right hand side you have to convert equal to 0. Clear? So likewise you can solve this question. Similarly, find the complementary function means CF. That's the same thing as in case of question number 7. Question number 9, if roots of the differential equation are -1 plus root 3i by 2 and -1 minus root 3i by 2, then find CF means there are 2 roots are, you can see all the values are same, only the difference is here plus, here is minus. So this value can be written again, -1 plus minus root 3i by 2. Clear? Ultimately we can write in single format, -1 by 2 plus minus root 3 by 2i. That means that is a complex number, means CF equals to e to the power alpha x c1 bracket c1 cos beta x plus c2 sin beta x. Okay, so you can write, means roots are given and both are combined, we can write in combined, -1 by 2 plus minus root 3 by 2i. Clear? You can write CF now. Okay, so similarly question number 10, find the differential equation. Question is asking that differential equation, prepare the differential equation whose auxiliary equation has the root 0, 1. Means the question is reverse now. Previously the differential equation will be given to you, you have to find the roots, but in this question roots are given, you have to find the differential equation. Okay, so there are 2 questions I have written. Okay, so let us solve such question number 10 first bit. I am showing you how to solve this one. Find the differential equation. I am writing the question again. So given that auxiliary equation has 2 roots 0 and 1. Okay, auxiliary equation has 0 and 1 means what is the meaning of that? Means d equal to 0, d equal to 1. After that we say the d values are 0, 1 and they are roots. So we can write d equals to 0, d equal to 1. D equal to 0, d equal to 1 means d minus 1 equal to 0. Okay, after that both are equal to 0 means this d and d minus 1 both are equal to 0 means their product is also 0. Clear? After that you just simplify this one, d into d square minus d into 1 d equal to 0. After that into whole into y equal to 0 also you can write. Then you convert this equation into normal differential equation. Capital D square y means d square y by ds square minus capital dy means dy by ds equal to 0. Clear? Which is the, now you can see your answer is a differential equation which is the required differential equation. Likewise, if roots will be given, you can obtain differential equation. Complete? Okay, so your part 1 of linear differential equation have been completed. Okay, which contains only how to find the CF. Clear? Okay, so thank you.